would be the drawbacks. We've spoken about these benefits that a robot teacher will bring to the teacher. What then are the drawbacks? What then are the disadvantages that these robot teachers will pose to human teachers? Well, the robot teacher can mark quite all right. Are they going to make comments on the papers they have marked to give sort of like valuable positive feedback? No, they won't. They can't. Because such type of valuable feedback is dynamic. It's not like one sentence applies to all the learners. No. Because it is dynamic and it is based on what the learner has performed in this particular exam session, robots will find that a bit challenging. Now, while human teachers may not have sufficient time and training to effectively integrate robotics into their curriculum, a robot will have no problem with that. But then, that may be a challenge. Why? Because teachers won't have the time. Where do they get the time to sort of, train and integrate everything into robotics and expect the robotics to perform as well as they do? There might not be enough time for them to do that. There's also the fear that some teachers will lose their jobs. They will be replaced by the robot teachers. That, again, is another drawback. The other drawback is increased levels of ergonomic risks as a result of human-machine interaction. Remember, when we speak about ergonomics, we are talking about how a human being will be able to use a computer or a machine that is like a computer in the manner they sit, how many hours they're going to spend on the computer, how the chair is the chair nice and comfortable, is it straightening up their backbone, is there enough room on the desk for even a cup of tea, or is there going to be such a small space that the person sitting here feels, it's so difficult, but somehow I have to manage. All that is ergonomics. It's about the furniture. It's about the posture. It's about the lighting that either can bounce off of the screen into your eyes and all that. So when you speak about having machines, computers, and learners using computerized systems, there is a concern that the risk of the risk of the learners having challenges, especially maybe with their wrists because they have to keep typing all the time. Maybe the neck might have some aches because they have to keep looking like that on the screen, or maybe the back might have some. So there's a high risk that a human being might face when it comes to ergonomics as a result of using computers. Now, there's also constant exposure to new risks. Remember, we are interacting with a machine almost on a daily basis and for so many hours. There is a high risk of exposure to what is known as electromagnetic fields or lasers, because even the screen will emit some light into your eyes. The way a machine has been made is in such a way that it is based on some electronics, and those electronics will emit what are known as electromagnetic fields that might affect the user because they are constantly exposed to this. So you put robotic learning or robot teachers into a classroom, beware, there could be drawbacks like robots being unable to comment on papers, that the feedback that the learner will need after they have done their assessment or their exams. And then human teachers may not have the sufficient time and training to effectively interact or integrate robotics into their curriculum. There's also the fear from the teacher's perspective that robots will take over the jobs. Then there's also the increased level of ergonomics where you because you're constantly using the machines, you start now think, oh, my wrist is aching, my neck is aching, my back is aching. And also depending on the furniture, the type of furniture that you're using. And last, there's also constant exposure to new risks, such as electromagnetic fields and lasers that might bounce off of the screen into your eyes. So those are some of the drawbacks to teachers when it comes to robots or robotic teachers.